Yep. It's your boy Brucey. I'm gonna turn it this way. I'm back up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? It is December 2nd. I'm gonna go back. It's December 2nd, 2018. And I'm feeling rough tonight, like heartbroken rough. My dog Conan. I've had that dog since 2007. Sixth into 2006 or 7. It's 12, almost 13 years old. Little white Jack Russell. Great dog. You know, the most loyal, you know, paid attention to everything, just so on point with everything. Such a good dog. But he's gotten sick recently, and the vets have misdiagnosed it. Over the course of some time, he's been dealing with it, some type of a skin disease or some shit, I don't know, which caused other problems in his immune system, and he's sick and he's old. And I'm having this dilemma because I love this guy. He's like my son. And I gotta put him down, man. I ain't got no choice. I don't want to do this. And the worst part is he's trying to. Like, he'll still eat and go outside and shit, but it hurts, man. It's a devastating feeling. And I've decided I'm not doing it ever again. I got one dog left, and when that dog passes, I'm never going through this shit again. I never want to get a dog. I don't ever want to feel that feeling. It's amazing how, I guess with some people, because not everybody are animal lovers, not everybody, you know, and that's fine too. To each is their own. I'm not, you know, I love animals, fuck it. But I'm not having no more. I can't go through the heart, because I love. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's like I tell my wife. I love her very much. And if we were to break up, I'm just going to let her keep my heart. And I do not ever want to fall in love again. I never want to feel anything for another broad for the rest of my motherfucking life. Honestly, more than just my dick and some pussy. And that's the truth. Because the feeling of the end of love is terrible. Like losing this dog I'm going to have to do. It sucks, man. He was there through everything, like saw so much. I got him just before our first daughter was born. Ugh, sorry, this is some super duper grapey I'm smoking right now, by the way. Anyway, just before our daughter was born, he's been around a long time. It's just crazy. It's just the feeling of loss and love and knowing that's life, you know? And then it got me thinking about shit, too. Like, I'm getting older myself, like the rest of us are. All you out there who are watching getting older, no matter how old you are, you're getting older, obviously. And you look around and shit, and I remember being younger, and like in my 20s, or late teens, like 18, 19, 20, like in there somewhere. And in my, you know, I still had one grandmother alive at that point, too. And, you know, you stood your grandparents, and your parents weren't old yet. They were just your parents still. They were old, but they weren't old people, you know what I mean? And then, like, somewhere along them lines, life goes on a little bit. You party your bullshit. You do whatever you do. You meet somebody, or you do something, and you end up having some kids of your own. It seems like as soon as you have kids of your own, that's when your clock starts ticking for some reason, man. For real, where you start noticing shit on yourself. And then you start looking at your parents and shit. And you notice they're getting older. You start noticing their gray hair. And, like, their body's changing. You know what I'm saying? And it's scary. Mm-hmm. It starts putting shit in perspective. And then when you get my age, I'm 36 years old. I'm about to be 37, April 20th. I'm 420, baby, thank goodness. Booyaka shot, as you can see. I'm getting older. I'm rounding into my 40s and shit. And I'm definitely felt my body change since 30. But fuck, man. I got an 11-year-old kid. And I'm thinking to myself, damn, I could potentially be a father within the next 10 to 12 years. Easy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. I don't feel like a grandfather. Sorry, not a father. I'm a father. I mean a grandpa. That's crazy. Like, fuck, man. I don't know, man. Shit be moving too fast nowadays. People getting old. I'm not saying, like, I'm not on here trying to be, like, make it seem like I'm scared of dying. Like, I don't want to die at all. No one does, I hope. Anyway, I don't. But I also don't want to live forever. And I also understand that death is a part of this shit, 100%. I'm not confused. It's the part of the package. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but... And I don't even want to get into what could potentially be after. You know, that's a whole different conversation, if there's anything at all. You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy. Like, love and loss is so fucking deep, man, on so many levels. It's something that should be studied, honestly, carefully, and then make decisions. Study love and loss. You know what I'm saying? That feeling. Study that shit. The chain of events that happen from loving, whether it's in love with a partner or a girlfriend or a husband or a wife, whatever the relationship complex, or love of an animal or love of a friend, man, even loving your friends. Like, imagine, like, okay, so say if you're a single person, what about if you have somebody or you love as like a homie or a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? And something, God forbid, happened to them. You know what I mean? Like, and you lose them. And I know there's plenty of people out there that have gone through this. I haven't, thank God, and I don't ever want to, knock on wood. And, like, fuck, man. Like, you know what I mean? Or even if you don't lose them like that, or you just grow old and shit. Like, you just get old. You guys are both in your 80s and shit. Or and you start seeing your buddies drop off over the years. That's just a fucking shitty feeling. And, like, knowing at my age right now, over the next 10 to 15 years, not only will I potentially be a grandfather, but I'm going to end up probably losing... You know, I lost my dad last year. I'll probably lose other parents too, step parents, people, you know, they're getting older too. They're in their 60s, mid-60s and shit. You know what I mean? 10, 15 years. They'll be 75, 80 years old. People die when that time. Reality, yeah, a lot of people do. You know what I mean? So, it sucks knowing this, seeing it coming around the corner, nigga. And I'm a nigga that looks down the road like that. Like, fuck, it sucks. Like, you look, I can see it coming. You know what I mean? Like... It's just what it is. That's the fucking blueprint. It sucks. Like, I'm not on that curve, you know what I mean? So, at this point, even myself in perspective, I'll be lucky to get another 36 years. In another 36 years, I'd be 72 years old, you know what I mean? Like, so, I'll be lucky to make it to 72. That'd be great. Hopefully I make it longer, but still. I wouldn't want to make it past 85. As long as I'm still functioning and shit. If I'm still functioning, then cool. But like once my dick stops working and I can't wipe my own ass and shit, put me out of my misery. For real. But no, man, it's just fucking crazy, man. It's a crazy thing. When you look at life on the whole like that, and how you... I don't know. And not even getting into all the variables about what can happen in between. Like any random shit that can happen to you. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. All I'll say is study love and study the feeling of loss of love. Look into different cases throughout history, different examples of that. Before you make a decision on what you want to do, before you make your next choice on a lover, before you buy your next pet, before you make your next friend. You know what I'm saying? Or even a job you might fucking love. And it ends one day and it kills you, it breaks your heart. I don't know, man. It's your big brother Bruce, just talking, freestyling off the top of my fucking brain. Hi. On some goodness. Spreading the love, baby. Come on.